Hi everybody, it's Rachel again from Lotus Development and Learning. Um, Welcome to this beautiful spring morning, though a little chilly from England. I really hope that you're all well or managing under the strange circumstances that we're still in as a globe. This morning I wanted to talk to you a little bit about resilience, and that's kind of going to be the theme moving forwards over the next few weeks. We are, as a species, as humanity, resilient. Yeah, just be really assured in yourself, no matter how you might feel sometimes, know that it's kind of in our DNA that we will overcome, we will find other options and move forwards as a species. Perhaps we could be a lot kinder to one another and our Earth, our planet, but anyway, we are a resilient lot. But I think one of the things about resilience is knowing that we have options, and we most certainly do. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today is our stress responses, because there seems to me like there's a much bigger truth to be known. What we hear about and have heard about for decades and decades and decades is the fight or flight response. You know, when we're in stress, we either fight or we fly, or more often talked about now is that we can freeze, yeah, or in the animal kingdom kind of play dead. And that's most certainly true. But what isn't talked about, and what is more of the truth, yeah, is tend and befriend. And I think it's really, really important to talk about this. I found this out about 10, 12 years ago when I first started researching for Lotus Development and Learning, and I was super excited about it. I really thought it was going to be one of those things that you hear about and then it's everywhere. You know, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about like that. But it wasn't. I couldn't hear it anywhere. I was thinking, where is this information? And basically, along with fight or flight, we have tend and befriend as an instinct, as a stress response. It comes from the primal part of the brain, and it's about survival, it's about safety seeking, it's about collaboration, and I kind of think it's about problem solving. So about in the 1980s this was discovered, so a fairly long time ago now, which just baffles me why we don't talk about this more. Before that, in the 1950s, when all of the research around stress responses was done, women were excluded. Yeah, now you can get your feminist shackles up or whatever. It doesn't do much good sometimes. It's about understanding. Yeah, but women were excluded from the experiments because they thought that our menstrual cycles would, skew the data. Anyway, hallelujah, we're moving forwards as a species, which is wonderful, and we're having much more gender equality and understanding. So in the 1980s, women were included, and this is where they started to really realize that there were more than just the two fight or flights. And this really makes a lot of sense if you think about it. And it really set off a light bulb in my head, because so many times I've heard fight or flight, and felt like it doesn't fit with me. I am quite a petite person. I also have a spinal problem, which sometimes affects the way I can move and walk. Women carry babies. We get pregnant. We have our babies in our arms. We have children hanging off our backs. Now, in massive stressful situations, we are not in the best position to either fight or fly. In fact, it would put us into more danger. For me, certainly, I've been in very, very stressful situations, and my mind's ticking really quickly, thinking, do I punch this person? Do I kick him in the balls? And thinking, no, because if it goes wrong, I am really, really in a mess, yeah? And I had to think fast to get myself out of it, yeah? I'll maybe talk about that on another day, because it was, I've got many stories. So the tend and befriend is about tending to people, yeah, tending to ourselves, figuring out what we need in that situation that is going to keep us safe. And befriending is about building communities. It's about seeking people that can help. So you can imagine way back when we lived in caves, and we had a predator coming at us, the strong masculine people of the tribes, yes, absolutely, they could fight and they could run and they could get up that tree, yeah. But the more feminine, or the more the people that couldn't moved so fast for whatever reason, had to have a different stress response, yeah? So we were hiding, we were seeking communities, we were figuring out what we could do to stay safe, right? Keeping our children safe, keeping our bumps safe, and keeping ourselves safe for survival, yeah? So tend and befriend is a survival instinct, just like fight or flight. Now, in this time of great global stress, when I look at the news and I look at around me in my community, I don't see fight or flight. Do you? I don't. I see tend and befriend everywhere. I see rainbows. Yeah. I see people flocking back into the NHS, into care work to try to help. Yeah. Okay. They're tending. I see people building communities, yeah, of to help respond to this global challenge, befriending. Although we can't get together physically, we're doing it electronically, much, much more, yeah. Tend and befriend is out there, always has. It's not new. It's been there since the beginnings of humanity, yeah. But I really think it's important for us to understand it a lot more, because it gives us more options, yeah? If we understand what's going on for us in our brains, in our psyches, in our biology, in our pathology, then we start to realize that maybe we have more options. So when those stressful feelings come, cortisol's pumping through your body, adrenaline, noradrenaline, and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with myself, because we may be feeling fight or flight, yeah? But then there are these other options, yeah? What else can I do? Yeah. Can I care? Can I look for collaborations? Can I look for new friendships? So, and befriending. So I think that is really a massive part of resilience as well, is to know that we have more options than we might be told about. And I think that this is really, really important to share, to pass on. So please, please do pass on, tend and befriend. It's more of the truth of our stress responses, and it's vital for us to understand within our ingrained resilience. I'm not going to talk anymore today. I'm just going to leave you with that. Permeate, sink it in, have a think, have a look. Think about how you've responded in your life to stressful situations. See what you can see out in your communities, within your friendship groups and your families. And yeah, just to have a little meditate on tend and befriend. Blessings to you all, healthy blessings. Please stay well. Please stay in as much as you can. And for all those amazing health workers, care workers, shop workers in the supermarkets, bin men, cleaners, cooks in the hospitals, absolute respect to you guys, all right? Lots and lots of love. I will see you next time. This is Rachel from Lotus Development and Learning. Take care of yourself.